Vaccines and the Fight to Polio Eradication by Jess May. In 1988, 350,000 cases of polio were reported in 125 different epidemic countries. 1988 was also the year the World Health Organization introduced the Global Polio Eradication Initiative. Since then, more than 2.5 billion children have been immunized against polio thanks to the cooperation of more than 200 countries, 20 million volunteers, backed by an international investment of more than $11 billion. In the red corner we have competitor number 1, the polio virus, a highly contagious virus spread through feces and bodily fluids. It is an asymptomatic disease, meaning there are no obvious symptoms of contraction. It is known as an infant disease, mainly affecting children under the age of 5. 1 in 200 cases will lead to irreversible paralysis, and if the respiratory system is immobilized, death will eventuate. There is no cure for polio. Prevention is the only hope for eradication. And in the blue corner we have competitor number 2, the World Health Organization. Since the commencement of the initiative by the World Health Organization, polio cases have dropped 99%. 80% of the world are currently living in polio-free countries. There are 3 countries today that are still reporting new cases of polio: Pakistan, Afghanistan and Nigeria. It has been estimated the initiative has prevented over 1.5 million childhood deaths. So what is the Global Polio Eradication Initiative? The World Health Organization has set the goal to complete the eradication and containment of all wild, vaccine-related and Sabin polio viruses, such that no child ever again suffers paralytic poliomyelitis. The vaccine can provide lifelong immunization against polio. Vaccines are given in 4 doses at 2, 4 and 6 months old, and a booster at 4 years old. It is encouraged to receive all 4 doses. However, 99% of patients are immunized after 3 doses. Vaccines still need to be administered even in countries that are polio-free, as long as there is still wild polio. The 1% of active polio are currently in the countries of Afghanistan, Pakistan and Nigeria. Each country presents their own struggles in combating the virus. Political instability, conflict of war, hard-to-reach populations and poor infrastructure have all limited the progress of the eradication. Of the 3 strains of polio, the last case of type 2 was reported in 1999, and its eradication was declared in September of 2015. The most recent case of type 3 goes back to late 2012. Parents that are reluctant to immunize their children pose a real risk to society and the eradication endgame. Anti-vaxxers, as the media represents them, are providing a vulnerable body for the virus to live and spread to another worldwide epidemic. Failure to stop polio in the last remaining areas could potentially lead to 200,000 new cases every year within 10 years globally. The Global Polio Eradication Initiative aims to be completed by 2018. This will certify polio has been successfully eradicated worldwide. In 2015, 74 cases of polio were reported, and this far into 2016, 30 cases have been identified. Aside from an improvement in global welfare, economic modelling shows that eradication of polio would save at least $40 to $50 billion in treatment over the 50 years. Once polio has been eradicated, the biggest success will come in the knowledge that no child will ever suffer permanent or temporary paralysis or death due to the polio virus. World Polio Day falls on October 24th. Join the fight to end polio. Please vaccinate.